Paper 2 Nonfiction. English Language. GCSE.
For question 1. You'll be asked to find 4 pieces of information from a specific part of the text. Make sure you use the information from the text.
Carefully check the text to make sure you are selecting the correct information.
Question 2. Summarizing 2 texts. 8 marks. You need to compare what you learn from 2 texts about a particular topic. E.G. What are the differences between how the 2 boys play?
Top tips. Highlight what the question wants you to focus on. It will always be specific. Highlight whether the question is asking you to look for similarities or differences. Name the source you are referring to, A or B. Use quotes to back up your points. Infer by saying what the hidden meaning is in a quote. Use comparative statements as well as connectives, e.g. better, happier, faster, noisier. In contrast, however, similarly, likewise. Question 2. Summarizing 2 texts. Question 2. Summarizing 2 texts.
You need to analyze the language that the writer has used and explore the impact that it has on the reader. Top tips. Identify the key focus of the question and refer to it throughout. Include the writer's name in your answer. Use short, embedded quotes, preferably no more than 5 words. Explain why the writer has chosen to use particularly methods or language techniques and refer to them using the correct terminology. Focus on the why. Try to question the text by using the question stem. Why did the writer?
Good way to structure your answer. 1. Respond to the question. 2. Embed a quote. 3. Refer to a method the writer has used. 4. Explain why the writer made that language choice and what the impact was.
This will ask you to compare the writer's viewpoints or attitudes and the language/structural methods that they use in their writing. Identify what both writers think about the subject and explain how this is similar or different in your introduction. Find 3 quotes from source A which show what the writer thinks about the subject and analyze them using subject terminology. Then find 3 quotes from source B and explain how this viewpoint is similar or different using comparative connectives, see below, and subject terminology. Listen to more ideas from Helen.
Top tip. Think, what does source A say? How does source A say it? Subject terminology. What is the effect on the reader? Comparative connective. Then what does source B say? How does source B say it? Subject terminology. What is the effect on the reader?
You will be asked to write either a letter, speech, essay, leaflet or article. You are marked on SPAG, 16 marks, and content and organization, 24 marks.
Make sure you plan your work, thinking about how you can make your argument convincing. Write at least 5 paragraphs. Write in sentences that make sense, begin with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark. Use the most precise and effective words you can. Take care to spell them accurately. Use a range of sentence types and make sure you vary your sentence openers, is spaced. Use a range, 5+ types of punctuation. Proofread your work before you finish and edit any mistakes.
Stick to the time limit for each question. Do not waste too much time on questions 1, 2, and 3. The big marks are in the last 2 questions. Spend your time on questions 4 and 5. Use the most ambitious, effective words you can. Take care to spell them accurately. Use 5+ language devices. Use a range of sentence types and make sure you vary your sentence openers. Use a spaced. Use a range, 5+ types of punctuation. Proofread your work before you finish and edit any mistakes.
Put your finger on each word and read your work back to yourself. Proofread carefully.
You are all winners. Show them what you can do. Believe in yourself. You can do this. You have worked hard. Now show them what you've got.
Thank you for all the years you have used our tutoring service. We will dearly miss you all. But remember, we are always here for anything you need in the future, or for just a quick chat and catch up. Do recommend friends and family to our service. We are always happy to welcome new students.